sign of respect.
Thought if I came and looked at this, I might find my way back, you know?
Wanna know what I see up there? A fantasy, man. A dream.
All right, chat, we are back. What's up, everyone? How are we doing? I see Train Man is already in the building, man. Good old Train Man. I brought you up at some point the past week in our electronics conversation. I thought it was funny. Like the guys, like they make, they make trains in the U.S. And I'm like, the guy's name was Train Man. Everybody got a good laugh. That's right, Train Man. You become a meme internally. Not a big one, you know what I mean? Like, we're not all talking about you, but you left an impression in the last one, bro. Hell yeah, Walt. Big supporter, bro. Mexico is fucking going up and up and up, man. You guys have the most popular president in the world right now, I feel like. Fucking really fucks with Shinebound. Yeah, Train Man is definitely the favorite new character in the Streamiverse. 1000%, man. 1000%. All right, I guess I got some things to get into. Train Man love. All right, let's do this. So, LA Fire Relief Hub. We ran our first round of device replacements this past weekend. We'll be doing a second round of pickups. Check your email for information. You can still apply at puffco.com/LA Fires. So still very much an option for you guys to get in there. TerraPipe, as you can see, the two right over here to my left, right on screen, to my right. It's very confusing. Anyways, over here we have the TerraPipe. It's available in matcha and chestnut, $80. Stone is about to drop the link in the chat right now. And then it's time, everyone. LA Jar Check is here. It's finally this weekend, a very big anticipated moment. We've done Jar Check now in Denver. We've done one in Portland. That was our first streamed one, right? This is our second streamed one. So obviously, if you can't make it, tune in. It's going to be going on from 12 to 4 p.m. something. Let's click the link. I got a link right here. It's puffco.com/jar check. Let me get up in here. Put on the web, boom. This is the site to go to. It is going on this Saturday from 12 to 4 p.m. You must RSVP for the address, okay? Right there, click that to get in. If you're watching, if you have a friend saying, yo, I'm gonna post up, are you going? Ask them, did you go and RSVP? We will be checking them and it's free. There's no reason not to do it. We just want to have a good idea of how many people are coming so we can properly prepare, not have a bunch of people waiting in line for no reason. Jar Check Kazakhstan, man. I don't know. I'm down. I'm fucking down. I got to get over there. So I don't know. I don't know when, but you know, I feel like there would be a Jar Check Kyrgyzstan first because I actually have a homie from there. I probably got a homie from Kazakhstan too, honestly. Actually. No, it's Uzbekistan a lot. Get the stands mixed up a bunch, you know. I'm an American. Our education, not great. I think I saw something today, 32% of 8th graders can't really read. So yeah, anyways, yep, I gotta get back on the tracks, Train Man. We're gonna do a lot of train references today for no reason. All right, we're getting back on track. That is a direct reference for you. The shout outs in the back. Where are the shout outs? What's he referencing? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I guess I should jump in on, first let me get rid of this. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Take a dab of Trainwreck. I wish I had some today. I'd be rocking it for sure. All right, chat. Let's get things started, man. What jar do I want to pull out, man? I pulled out this jar, fucking boner move on my end. I pulled out a jar today of Portal Provisions, which is one of my favorite jars from the Denver Jar Check. Pulled it out, was closing a little Ziploc, and just went like this. This thing flew across the fucking room, shattered completely. I had to put it in this other thing. It honestly, it happened as soon as it was out of the freezer. So like, I'm guessing this is gonna sizzle when we vaporize it because it immediately got exposed to oxygen. So don't judge it based on that. And again, this is not, you know, this is still gonna be beautiful, but if there's any particulate in there, it's probably my fault. Let me see if I can get some light on here. Let's get this a little bit closer, chat. I don't know, I'm really getting There we go. All right. Now we're talking, chat. Beautiful. You know, it's called Sugar Shack. That's the strain. It is quite sugary. Smells lovely, man. Portal Provisions in Colorado. Highly recommend. I fuck with this dude so much. Him, Riptide Rosin, mixed up. Those three, man, I really fuck with them. They're good humans. All right, let's snatch one of these. I always want to put it forward. It's just, I don't know why. I keep Schwale. I don't know what that is. Are we hitting the 10 ski today? I don't know, Chad. I don't know. It's, you know, last time I said no and we just breezed right through it. So it could happen. I think last time too, I didn't even take I took one dab in the first 30 minutes and then just bop, bop, bop. Let's see what happens today, man. Ooh, this is kind of buttery soft. This is not, check it out. Let me put it back on camera. This is not as like sandy as I would have thought it would have been. I guess it's just very rich in terps, but just look at this, man. It is shiny. Get Rihanna in here, because it's shining bright like a diamond, man. You know, I'm of dad joke age, chat. I gotta stop saying chat too, because we clip from here a ton, and every time we clip from it, and I say chat, and it's in a reel, somebody's like, bro, you're too old to say chat. And then people in the fucking comments, you know, who says that on Instagram? You only say that on live. They don't know. They don't know that this is from the live stream. So I think I gotta stop saying chat. Where do I call you guys? Let's start off on red, and I'll build my way up to it. I mean, they could say whatever they want, man. There's a lot of brain rot in our IG comments. Not a lot, but just some. Call us gabagools. I don't know. I feel like, what would, like, if I was a neckbeard and I wore a fedora, you know what I mean? Like that archetype. What would I call you? Hello, my friends. Like, what would it be? You know what I mean? Like, I just start saying friends. Would that work? Is this going? Yeah. No. Is it? God damn. I'm so confused.
Remember, my first encounter
Yeah.
with hash 4 or 5 buff, and I was melted.
Cart only stream on April 1st. Yeah, tune into that. All right, I'm gonna definitely turn this up to red onto white on the next one. I kind of fucked that up. You know, can I get a whiz too? We got a whiz in here. Kind of feeling it. I'll be real. That wasn't very good with a zin in my mouth. I'm on my RFK shit. Oh, guys, sorry. I gotta keep McDonald's legal. Y'all seen that? That was something, bro. I mean, you gotta give him props. First fucking upper decky ripped in front of Congress. Like him or not, nobody could take that away from him. Like RFK or not, he's got that. First fucking zinny in front of Congress. If there's one thing we know, zins are not going to become illegal. That's for sure. That's it. Anyways. Yeah, Puffco Mario Karts are coming April 1st. That's an old reference, man. You know the Mario Kart days. We need more Puffco merchandise, like some slides and area rug, man. You know, we tried the merch thing. We're still doing merch. You know, like, we just dropped something, didn't we? We gave it all away for Fire Relief. And we're going to keep doing merch. But, like, man, merch is... It's tough, bro. I want to do it. I want to do it all. I want to make slides. I want to make bags. Just not a lot of people buy it. These glasses are a company called Rigards. Rigards, I believe. Puffco hat, we got it, man. I got my professional hash smoker hat in my bag. Do we have that on the store? The hats?
Yeah.
Yeah, professional hash smoker hats should be in the store, man.
Some more of those beanies, not a lot though.
Beanies?
The new stuff's almost out.
What beanies?
Yeah. The Fire Relief merch.
Oh, damn. Do I have some of those beanies?
Probably.
I don't think I got any.
We got it.
Yeah. Can you check with Cheyenne?
I'll hit Ryan. He's got some.
Yeah, I need quite a few.
But the hats are on the site too. There's a few different-
Okay, we got some hats as well. I'm fucking with it, man. The What a Time to Be Alive Zombie Juice one was a sick one, man. I was pushing for that one. I loved it. I loved it. Puffco beard kit. Bro, the beard is my barber, bro. I looked in the mirror this morning, bro, and I was just like, you old, dusty fuck. Just like, oh, man, life is coming at you fast. And then 90 minutes later, after my barber comes, and I'm like, damn, bro, this shit is crispy, man. What? It's all the barber, bro. It's all, I wish there was like something, I could use like an argan oil in my beard. It ain't that, bro. My beard grows out like this. I look disheveled in 5 days. You know what I mean? Like, you're seeing me, I'm 5 hours away right now from my cut. Without the cut, bro, I lose all the power, bro. All the power. Bucket hat restock. I forgot we even did a bucket hat. I don't rock bucket hats like that. All right, what else we got up next, man? I actually have another Portal Provisions. This is a strain I love. Man. It's not fully cured yet. It's still fresh pressed. So let's just check. Oh, it's curing, though. It's curing. Like I said, my freezer was done for days during the fires. We were without power for, fuck, man, like 4 or 5 days. This shit looks crazy in here, too. I got a ruined mind. Anyways. You know, I'm not sure where you can purchase Frosties. Honestly, actually, I should probably find out from them. I also got to re-up from them. I haven't had some Frosties in a fucking minute. The last, like, year, everything I've got from the Frosties was probably some of their best work ever. And in the same breath, in the past year, I haven't gotten to smoke nearly as much Frosty as other years, man. I feel like they're really fucking in demand right now. LA Marketplace, sick. If they're going to be at LA Marketplace, go there and see them. I'm going to have to ask them to hold a little flavor pack for me. All right, let's go ahead. Get this one light. Will a pivot be enough to get you into PuffCon? We're debating that right now, and I think we're gonna land on yes. There will still be a ticket price, a small ticket price, you know, like, I think this year, by the way, for PuffCon, we finally announced it. Thank you so much. When we finally announced PuffCon this year, jump on the early bird special, man. It's an insane deal. Like, whatever it is, if it's 40 bucks, whatever it is, jump on the early bird special. You're not gonna regret it. Bro, this Say Less from Portal Provisions is one of my top jars of 2024. It's so good, and they don't know what strain it is. They don't know, like, the lineage of this one. So good. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna smash that jar, man. My mom is calling. She realized I'm on stream. VIP was crazy last year, dude. No, my mom is asking me. I promised to get her a new TV for the crib, and I keep fucking lagging. She just hit me up like, come on, man. I'm like, what's up? We have a friend ready to install it. What are you doing? Is PuffCon +1? I believe you can purchase +1 tickets. Yeah, I believe we're doing +1 tickets. DC, you haven't missed much, but if you have joined recently, make sure to go to puffco.com/jarcheck if you want to show up and have your jar check this weekend in LA, this Saturday. Bearded Haze, I can't say too much, man. We're in the final details now, honestly, we typically announce PuffCon late March, early April, usually about 6 months before. We're figuring out a lot right now, man. We have a lot of things up in the air. Can we do more than one day? You know, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, it's expensive. PuffCon is really, really expensive for Puffco to do, especially in a world where it feels like our margins are shrinking year over year. So we're seeing what we can do to expand on the concept, and in the same breath, letting people with pivots in. Like, we're playing with a bunch. I don't want to say much more. Like, just sit tight. Trust me, it'll be, whatever we do is going to be amazing. But every year we try to make it bigger and better, and this year is no different. Thanks, Train Man. Yo, wouldn't it be sick if Train Man had like a little train set? Like, yo, Train Man, I don't want to offer it because he'll take it seriously, but like, if you hang around for the entire, if you build a fan base here with chat, there could be a chance we could give you a little 5x5, do a little train setup. And like, you know, people roll by and be like, what do you do? You'd be like, I'm Train Man. I'm into trains. People at Puffco like that. You know, maybe. I did RIP Skunkman Sam, man. It was very, very, very sad to hear, man. Like I said, if you haven't seen it yet, if you're wondering who Skunkman Sam is, you can go and watch the Stone. Could you drop a link in the chat for this? You can go and watch the Hash Church episode I was on. That might have been his last stream or one of his last streams. And I think in this world that we're in, where people are so used to consuming cannabis for fun, they forget about the road it took to get here. They forget about the people who were using it as a medicine that really needed it, and how they had to fight to make sure others had access. And now we have access, and we're less afraid of going to jail than ever for cannabis. I hope that continues. But he was a real pioneer and an amazing human. And, you know, I had my sunglasses on, but if you can see behind them, when Skunkman Sam starts talking, I got very emotional, man. Like, it really left. Very grateful to have been able to connect with him, even on Hash Church, for just a moment. It was a beautiful one, man. Yeah. By the way, admin, that thing that we're planning on the trip that we're taking in March, is that something we're able to do with Bubble Man? We got some fun shit coming, chat. I'm excited for some things. That's like a little event. Anyways, I'm not gonna say much more. Any chance of getting more diverse styles of music for PuffCon? You know, that's a great question, Diesel. We're never sure. You know, PuffCon chooses pop music, right? That's what we're choosing. And specifically what is considered to be pop music within the cannabis community. The community, not every weed smoker, but people that love the plant and the community that loves the plant, they're super into it. They typically prefer hip hop. Again, I prefer hip hop, but I have way diverse, like I'm listening to so much corridos now that it's like, anyways, it's not all I listen to, but it's what our community listens to. So like, what are you into? What would you like to see? What are some acts that would be as cool as Schoolboy Q that we've had in the past, or Zombies that we've had in the past, or Alchemist that we've had in the past? We're curious to know. We're getting to the, you know, the talent portion right now. Ignatius, you know, ska's cool. I don't think people are gonna show up for that, you know, and we have to pay a lot of money. Yeah, Georgiana isn't 21, bro. How old is she? Can you confirm? She's got to have a Wikipedia by now or something. Listen, I love that elevator spaghetti, man. She's a star. She's a star. What are you gonna do? She's just too young. Bro, Peso Plumas. First of all, Peso, I'm sure he would be comfortable with me saying this, and you guys have seen him with. He's a big time Hash and Puffco lover. Big time. She's 20. When does she turn 21? December 31st. Damn. She's gonna be too big for PuffCon in 2026. She's gonna be like Cardi B level big by 26. Damn it, man. I don't even think she smokes, so it doesn't matter. And like, you know, it's not that I'm a fan, so I'm not chasing young people. I'm chasing this artist because, yeah, she's dope. But I don't even think she's into cannabis. So Yeah, we gotta pre-book her for PuffCon 2026 now. You know, Larry June, bro, that's weed music, bro. That's hash music. That's why we bring them on. And yeah, Peso, big time hash lover. He's also a big time bag lover, meaning he is not gonna go somewhere for a little bit of change. And not that we pay a very good amount for PuffCon, but bro, like Peso Pluma is doing like probably close to Post Malone numbers, you know, and Puffco doesn't have that budget. I'm sure that Peso Pluma probably gets paid as much for a show as all of PuffCon costs us. STS9, man, that's another one. Like, that's a very specific crowd, you know, like Waterboys 2. Like, I fuck with some of their shit, man, for sure. But they like, you know, like, that's a small crowd, right? Like, we need to make sure that if we're paying for an act, a lot of people are showing up to enjoy that music. They're stopping what they're doing and they're going and enjoying it. And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I paid 40, 60, whatever amount of bucks. And I'm at this huge event and I'm seeing an artist I love. If it's not that big, we'd rather invest it into like PuffCon in general and make the event more fun. So I'm looking for some names, you know, Dead Mouse, is he still popping? Cypress Hill is cool for sure, man. Shout out to Be Real. He's a fucking goat. Taylor Swift, we're on it. The team is on it, bro. Locked in for the next one. Taylor Swift will be there. No, I'm kidding. Benny the Butcher. I mean, these are like, all these cats are cool with Astor Club. Riaz, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But like Smoke DZA, Westside Gun, you know, Conway, Benny the Butcher. I wonder, like, it's just not pop music. Like, it's good music, it's just not pop music. Freddie Gibbs gets there. You know, Jelly Roll, another big Puffco fan. And he's a big award winner, man. I don't know if like our crowd would love his music, but like, you know, no. Key Glock was a consideration, man. I think we got pretty close on Key Glock and something happened. Anthony, we're trying to get everyone to not run away, bro. That's how you clear out the event, bud. I haven't heard of Black Sam. La Russell's amazing, man. I'm a big fan of La Russell, but again, like, is that pop music? Is that what the whole crowd leaves? Trinidad James, another one. He's dope. Another Puffco lover, man. Like, super creative. I feel like he's got fucking hits in front of him coming. You know, just who can pull the crowd. 2 Chainz was cool. That was a fun one. Yeah, Astor Club definitely has a lot of them as as fans. Bruno Mars. I mean, Bruno Mars has hits, bro. People would probably show up for Bruno Mars. They would probably do that. Isn't TK in jail? What I just dab? The Bubble Mama. So nice. It's pretty old. Tame Impala by many musicians is considered to be like the best musician alive. And that motherfucker is probably getting checks. Checks. We tried Mark Rebele a couple years ago. Like, he was already popping. Like, Mark Rebele's been popping for what? Probably 6-7 years now, maybe. We probably reached out to him for the first PuffCon after COVID, and he was getting that check, bro. He was getting that fucking check. You know, I also don't know if he's a cannabis user. Girder could be cool. Wiz also gets a check, man. He gets a big check. And I like mad love to Wiz, bro. I really fuck with him, bro. He is an incredible advocate for cannabis. In general, he's also about a bag. And man, like I don't know what way to say this. It's a little bit cliche for like a cannabis show. It's just a little bit cliche. But not no, and I say that as a massive fan, bro. Like Wiz is the man, bro. I was listening to, just so you know how long I've been listening to Wiz, man. Because some of your young cats in here, I have been listening to Wiz since Prince of the City mixtapes, going back to what was that, late 2000s, early 2010s. So I've been watching Wiz's whole career, man. Like very, yeah. Who was giving a weird vibe, admin? Video of Mark Rebelay cussing the woman on his spot in the first iPhone line. That was sick, bro. That was sick. That was such a fucking dope thing. I mean, listen, Mark Rebelay, yeah, he's also a bag chaser, bro. He's a bag chaser. If you've seen the iPhone video, if you know the Mark Rebelay lore, it's not even that deep of lore. Everybody knows at this point. He was probably the first person to flip an iPhone. He got one over on her, bro. She felt stupid. He just left like, yeah. A$AP Rocky, I mean, hopefully he fucking, you know, hopefully he doesn't go to jail or something. I would love A$AP Rocky, bro. Like, my career and A$AP Rocky's career have intertwined. I met A$AP Rocky before I was Jolly Roger, and maybe a previous, so few things I could say here. I met him a few times in my career as the person you see in front of you today and the person before I became this. And I would say him, and I didn't run into Action, but I ran into Rocky. Like, shout out to Sir, OG of streetwear, Sir, SSUR. That's where I would run into him, man. Like, and he had Chair. And you scroll down my page deep enough, and you will see A$AP Rocky and someone else who's been canceled. I won't say his name. Carving their name into a chair that I also carved my name into, and that was like 2012, 13. I'm a massive Rocky fan, bro. Like I actually think that A$AP Rocky might be more important for changing fashion than Kanye. Hot take. Hot fucking take, but like that's how critical of an artist I think he is, and I'm a big fan of his music. He also gets paid, bro. He gets a big bag, bro. He's a fucking supermodel on top of everything else, and his mother of his kids is a billionaire. Like, how am I gonna get that guy to leave the house? Anyways, let me keep going. Did I take 3 already? Yeah. Well, chat, we might get to a 10-ski, man. I think the secret with the 10-ski is you got to go in. You got to go in being like, no 10-ski today. I mean, 1, we couldn't afford Kanye. And 2, like, I don't even know that you could trust Kanye to perform. Never mind that, like, there are things that I disagree with that Kanye said. Like, Kanye has shown racism towards people like me, you know what I mean? And like there's that part of it, which whatever, let's say I could look beyond, but man, I just like, I think if we did somehow get Kanye, if it was like, whatever, bro, you're going through crazy artistic moments, fine, I feel like dude would just go up there and just talk through it. He's like, no, I got the mic now, you fucking weed heads, just some shit like that. I wouldn't want to do that to the community. Willie Nelson would be cool, bro. I gotta be real with you. I don't know if I've ever heard a Willie Nelson song in my life. I've known about Willie Nelson my whole life. I don't know. I mean, it's just so beautiful. What do we call this one? Chestnut? Yeah, chestnut. I can't take you everywhere my mind goes, guys, unfortunately. But I like the chat. We're looking for new names. Bianca Sensori DJ set? Not know, Matt. That's like kind of hard, actually. Like, if you really think about it, that's It's kind of dope.
They were here before the government. We'll just say that.
Master P. Fred again is probably too expensive, but who knows? 1-900 Rugrat. Imagine we just have the whole PuffCon show lineup dictated by On the Radar. That's who it would be. Puya, 1-900 Rugrat, Georgiana, Dave Blunts. Yo, that would be a fucking lineup though. Like, that would actually be a lineup. Could you imagine? I don't even know, bro. I don't know if I want to expose my employees to 1-900 Rugrat, you know? Like, Jesus Christ. Google 1-900 Rugrat chat. We're gonna do this together. Hold on. I'm not gonna play his music, but like, this is a character, bro. We have a little chat between me, admin, Cody, and Stone. I just feel like you wouldn't be interested in this, Jeremy. But we have one where we just send different artists we see online, because it feels like every week there's like a new meme artist. We got that old dude who kind of like, he doesn't look like me, looks like maybe a buff version of me, and he's in like Alabama and he's like rapping in a flannel about trapping or something. I don't know, about patriotism or something. He's one. You guys ever get, did I ever send that one to you guys, like that country duo? Those two, like, Ginger. It's waking up, busting your butt. You guys hear that one? Man, I feel like Insane Clown Posse. I don't know, bro. That's crazy. New characters for days, man. I mean, yo, not knowing Dave Blunts, though. Dave Blunt says some wild shit, bro. He actually says some wild things that I wouldn't want said at PuffCon, actually. But I'm telling you, he's a rapper for everything, man. There's that blonde woman. You guys, I sent you that blonde woman who's like in overalls in front of her truck. I sent you her too. That's patriotism rap. That's a thing now, bro. That's a thing. They used to discuss banning rap in Congress when I was younger. They literally talked about banning the music. And now you got patriot rap. Fucking CIA hit a lick, bro. CIA did that shit. Did I already smoke that? That was super good. By the way, let's get some stuff up on the hash cam. This is Moonbow, the famous Moonbow from Archive. I'm gonna take another dab of this. It's so good. But the very world famous Moonbow, man. You see this coming from a lot of people. These are the people that actually bred it. It's waking up, busting. I can't get that fucking song out of my head. I wonder if I could play it. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna see if I. Because that one is just, it's funny just because it's funny. Oh, I want this. There we go. I gotta Google waking up, busting your butt. Waking up. Busting your butt. The song is called Country to the Bone. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up, chat. This is what me and the homie send each other. I mean, we have the most brain rotty. Alright. Oh, this is so good. Is there I wonder if I could pull up.
In your butt, trying to earn a little extra pay.
These guys.
It's taking her out when you get off to the creek for fishing day.
It's a way of life, it's choosing right, it's praying when you get home. It's black nights, it's a ride or die down a two-lane back road.
You guys got it, man. Hold on, see if there's more. Hold on. Man. These guys are country to the bone.
It's taking her out when you get off to the creek for fishing.
You gotta take it to the creek for a fishing day, man. That's the way of life. Praying when you get home, man. That's right. Man, man. These guys got. Let me see. And like Sports Center started doing it. You know, like we gotta recreate this, man. Me and Kev or something. We gotta do it, bro. Who else? Like, should I search 1-900? I can't. I can't even really do Georgiana. Like, all right, we're moving on, chat. We're moving on. But that's what we send. You know what? Like, anytime somebody comes in here saying something they don't like or like talking shit, I'm gonna just put on Country to the Bone. It's waking up, busting your butt, trying to get a little extra pay. Oh man, luchadors would be cool. I mean, yeah, listen, I'm down to just go through TikTok. I do want to set up a stream set up at home, and I feel like that's the stuff I can do at home, bro. Cause like I can get through a day of work or schedule it for 5 o'clock, jump on and be like, chat, we're just gonna scroll. We're just scrolling TikTok together. I'm gonna get very high and we're gonna scroll TikTok. It's not a react, it's just a enjoy. Watch this with me. You know, and you guys could be like next. It's actually what I do with my younger brothers. We'll open up FaceTime and one of us will just share our TikTok. And like, you know, every day one of us is hitting that algo. I saw a post, some deep dive on German brain rot. It was too much, bro. It was too much. I'm American, bro. I can't think that hard. We got tiny brains. We're not smart, but we sure are country, aren't we? 877 cash now. Remind him about Old Town Road. That was the time, man. That was certainly a time. You know, Tech 9, man. Yeah, very talented people that you're mentioning. I just don't know that, you know, it's gonna happen. Yeah, I am not singing. Fun fact, I am very cringed out by people singing in front of me. I get very uncomfortable, even if you can sing well. You have to have like the voice of an angel. But if I see somebody just singing what's in their heart, I'm leaving. I'm turning around. I cringe. I cringe super hard, man. Get fat, Nick. Maybe he could drop his Ozempic shirts. I puffed on. That was a great dab. That was that Moonbow, man. I should have pulled up that nonsense thing too, the on TikTok. I do like the format though, you're right, admin. I mean, if this is as simple as me just going on to TikTok and saying what I think. That's what I do at home. That's all I do all day. Man. SM, I can't read in Russian, man. I wish I could. Really gotta get there. Man, I'm like trying to see because like I don't know how to read, but I grew up with the word like aptieka everywhere, all around, like, you know, means pharmacy. So like I know some words, but I don't know those words. I love ChemDog. I love ChemDog, man. It's one of my favorite traits. I'm sipping on coffee. Coffee and hash, man. They go together great. Yeah, we don't like vaping weed here at Puffco. We prefer to combust weed, you know? So like we wouldn't want to make something that we make just to sell. Yeah. Man, I kind of just want to go back to TikTok. Now I'm like, I got the bug. Man. Maybe drop some TikTok links in here. Let admin vet them. Let's check some shit out, man. I'm trying to think of like, I don't know how to find that woman. I mean, I bet you if I Google like Patriot Rap, shit will come up. Let's see. Patriot Rap. I bet you something comes up, man. Oh, it wants me to log in. No, come on. Don't be like that. Oh, that's fucked up.
Give you an account name.
What's that?
Give you a login.
No, I'm gonna see if there's like, if I could find. That's hard. Patriot rap, it's a thing, man. Here, piano playing. All of a sudden, Roger comes out with the current fun ice, bro. That would never be me. That would never be me. Yeah, if I'm singing, the end is near. The end is fucking near, man. So as far as dry herb vapes goes, I feel like when you use them, the high that you get is not nearly as good as vaping hash, and it's definitely not as good as smoking flower. That's my experience. I've probably tried, not recently, the tech hasn't really changed, but like I think I've tried almost all the leading herbal vaporizers, like probably up until 2022 or something like that. And they all taste like burnt popcorn. They lose, in my opinion, you lose what's special about cannabis, which is a lot of flavor and a bit of the high. Now, for some people, they prefer it. That's all good. We designed a system. We were actually designing a chamber for the Proxy. It worked well. I think internally, we were like, this is probably going to be the best herbal vaporizer on the market. And that being said, people would get it. They'd use it a few times and be like, okay, I'm going to go back to joints or dabbing. And we don't want to make something for that. We know that it would make us money once, but it would also look like we'll just do whatever we need to find people to sell to. And everything we do has meaning to us. So that's why we won't make it. The reason I don't like it is just the burnt popcorn taste, man. Like, you have hash. Like, you could vaporize just the trichomes with hash. Why vape flower? It just seems like it'll never be as good. Ball vape, one and done rips and no popcorn taste. I try it, you know, like I think we had one around here at some point. You know, maybe it was okay. Maybe it's similar to what we were doing. It's just not, it's not for me. Hash is just superior. And I think maybe in a world where hash was getting harder and harder to get, concentrates were getting harder and harder to get, maybe we'd have to make an herbal vape just to try to level up some people's experience, but hash is accessible and more so every day. I mean, shout out to Dynavap, they're cool. I fuck with it. It's a great hit. You probably get more effects, but I honestly believe the reason I like Dynavap is because of how close you put it to combustion. Like, you can really scorch it super duper hard. Yeah, not Eric. If you've had it since release, that is 7 years ago. Yo, chat, I saw a complaint on TikTok that somebody had their device for 4 to 5 years. A battery-powered device that you're using all day, every day. And like, they kind of went through it and it wasn't working. I forgot what it was. And they were so tight about like not having a warranty. It's like, bro, it's 4 to 5 years later. Like, that's amazing. But 7 years? Oh, come on, bro. Can't do that. I wish, man. I wish that was possible. Like, whatever. Subject I can't get into right now. But like, yeah, we care very, very much about quality and the longevity of our products. And I think you'll see more of that from us in the future, too. Not a lot of thoughts on the Florida market. I got to get over to Florida. I haven't had a good reason to go there. But I have to get over to Florida. I know they're big time hash lovers for sure. Yeah, Toast. I also feel like the Magic Flight did a good job. Probably even better than PAX back in the day. However, I wonder if that's nostalgia. Because like sometimes you'll reminisce over strains back in the day and they'll come back around and you'll be like, yeah, this isn't as good as I remember. It's pretty close to what you remember. Be like, oh, maybe I romanticized it. Maybe that was just the best I had at the time, and it's always just been as good as the best I've ever had. But yeah, hard to tell. Ooh, we got a TikTok from Evan. What's going on here? Big fog? Oh, what happened? What is it? This is Train Man's TikTok? Train Man, 910,000 likes, my G? Whoa, that's fucking sick. Let me click it again. Man, was there a peak in there? What do they break? Where is this? Hold on, let me click this again. Let me in! Alright, we gotta figure it out. We might need to let Stone fucking lock in here. I got my Patriot Rap search up. Damn, Train Man. I think I've seen that video too on TikTok. I mean, 910,000 likes. That must mean that you got, what, 30 million views? Something crazy. Damn. 17 million views. Okay, Train Man. Someone reposted it and it got 2 million likes. 53 million views. Holy shit, they robbed you, bro. I mean, it's not monetized, less than a minute anyways, but damn. Well, that's a sick one, bro. That's like a goated TikTok, man. You got one of the better, like, I mean, not just numbers wise, like that's a famous one. I think a lot of people on Garden Talk or whatever have seen that. Train Man got motion. Locomotion. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I don't know if you intended that, Wody, but that was sick. The Train Man lore just keeps getting deeper and deeper, bro. We love it. Love it. This is definitely a new character unlocked. All right, let me keep going. Let's actually do some. Let's see if I can open this. We got a knife. No. Some in-house melts. Another one of the homies from the Jar Check. We featured them. They were on my recommends list for Colorado. Smells wonderful, actually. Colors fantastic. Ooh. Damn, this looks beautiful. Especially for fresh press. This is a great color. All right, let's give this a shot, man. This is available on rec shelves, man. This is the is this actually a sauce? Or did this happen naturally? This is a big boy dab. Look at this. This is a big boy dab. Let me just see if this is. I don't love jam. This is a jam. Damn. The jam just makes me dumb, bro. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna put on this one. I'll save that for the end. Jam can be great, but I believe jam has more CBN in it. It's heated up to get it to be that consistency. And that gets me a bit sleepier. Yeah, I didn't realize it was jam. I'm like, damn, that's crazy looking for fresh press. Holy shit. It's gonna be really good. I think they're on the higher end of the market, B-roller. It's gonna be good. I'll lose my ability to speak if I smoke that. And not just their jam, any jam. All right, This is some Oishi from Riptide Rosin in Colorado. Riptide Rosin. Got a more particulate piece there. It's probably for me. Nope, it's just a shadow. Gorgeous color. Gorgeous terps. They're killing it. What's the best way to microdose with a new peak? Always seem to dab too much. I mean, you know, the thing is, small dabs can take you very far. So, can I get the scale? You guys have seen me load up 0.2s, 0.25s all day. That's mainly what I'm loading on here. Thank you. Let's see what happens when I just load a smaller amount. Now, I'm being wasteful. I'm going through Q-tips and stuff. I don't need to be doing that. So let's just weigh this on its own. Let me show this on the camera. I don't know if you could tell, that's 0. Okay, so let's take just a little bit, man. Now this is actually gonna get me higher than I wanna be. This is a small dab for me. And it reads 0.12. Goddamn, I don't know what a small dab is apparently. So let's get rid of just a little bit. Let's make this a 0.1. Oh, sorry, I'm not good at this. I'm just not good at small dabs. Come on, get off of there. All right, there we go. All right, that's a 0.1. That's a solid 0.1. Let's just make sure it's actually a 0.09. What's happening here? Oh, come on. How did that happen? Did I hit the tear button by accident? We're gonna try again, chat. We're gonna try again. All right, here's an empty one. Boom. It's a little baby dab. A 0.04. All right. Assume that 0.04 is whoops. Assume that 0.04 is a 0.05 with what I couldn't get off of the hot, even though it'll probably just be a 0.04. I'm gonna hit this on white. I want you to notice two things. One, how strong the vapor is, how thick it is. And two, that right there is one of my normal dabs. It is a fifth of one of my normal dabs. Now, I'm probably not gonna be able to return to this and do hit after hit after hit like I do with a 0.25. But if I break down my 0.25 into 5 dabs, I will end up way higher than if I just took it all in one shot. What up, Tupperware? All right, let's go.
I remember my first encounter with hash,
I actually think I have a clog in here.
and I was melted. And
I had a clog in my joystick. Let me extend it while I can. And that should have given way more vapor than I started with. There's a little clog, I don't know how, but there's a little clog on my joystick here. .04. 0.04. That means that you can get 20 of those dabs from a jar. Now I'm going way harder. I'm being a lot more wasteful. It's probably silly. I get a bit more flavor from it. Also, I'm actually getting less high, which is why I prefer to take larger dabs on stream, because I can perform better. I am not getting wrecked. But that I can do 5 times almost compared to one of my regular dabs. So if you're wanting how to microdose, that's not a microdose. That is enough for you to have a full-blown effect. If you're asking me how to get the most you can out of a jar, that's it. Weigh out your dabs. You can easily get 20 of them from a jar, maybe 25 if you're very, very careful, and you can shred it in a proxy or a regular peak or a pivot. So just my best advice there. And there's way less cleaning to do when you do it, right? Wonder why that did clog though. That was crazy. Oh well, it's fine now. Do I believe in indica sativa to judge effects? And if so, do I have a preference? I don't. I believe everything is hybridized. However, I do believe that there's a spectrum of experience. You can consume something that will get you couch locked, not wanting to do much. You can consume something that will go and have you really uplifted and being a busybody. You can have something that will put you to sleep completely. You can have something that will push you to the edge of paranoia. Those are things typically described in the spectrum of sativa to indica. However, it's just people naming it. It's not genetically linked to a sativa or an indica. Like, they're all hybrids, maybe some stronger in one direction than the other. So while there are legitimate effects that you can define, for instance, I know if I take a dab of GMO, I'm gonna have a harder time performing on stream. And if I take a dab of sour diesel, it's gonna get me real chatty. Those are known effects, but not because one is a sativa and one is an indica. It's just strain dependent. Whew, man. An hour late, Beluga Balls. Good for you. Only 6? I gotta say, that 0.4 was kind of lovely, actually. Like, I really enjoyed that. Let's try that again. Let's do this one more time. All right. Let's stretch our gram, okay? Let's stretch our gram. Boom, we're at 0. I'm gonna try to take another 0.4. It's a little baby dab. Just, God damn it, I don't know what a fucking baby dab is. Holy shit. I could not eye out a 0.04 to save my life, man. All right, we're gonna need to get another scale that goes to like the 1,000th, I think. Oh, man. All right, try this one more time. One more time, chat. All right. Well, that was a 0.06, so it doesn't even matter. All right, one more time. .05. Boom. There we go. There we go. That is a 0.05. Did it change? Yeah, it already changed. Whatever. Oh, shit. Whatever, chat. We're calling that a 0.05. It looks like it. It's smaller than what I had before. Let's throw this in here. Did it get on camera at least as a 0.05 for a moment? All right, good enough. I'm hitting it on white, so it should get a ton of vapor, and just watch what happens. This is something I can do 20 times with one jar. All right, here we go. Unfortunately, they do, because this is getting me high, man. I'm consuming more of the dab by doing this. When this is done, there's almost nothing left to Q-tip. And again, 0.05. That is everything I could have wanted from a dab and it's a fraction of what I normally take. I know that hash and concentrates are perceived as being a little bit expensive, right? It's something you do if you have excess money to spend on your cannabis, but you legitimately could stretch this amazing experience to make a jar last you way, way longer than you thought it could. And when you compare the cost of one jar that you can get something for 40, 50 bucks, depending on where you're at, compared to an eighth, and what 20 engagements look with each one. And if you're going just based on experience, there are a lot of cases where dabs can actually deliver more for you and save you money than flower. It's not everywhere. It depends on the market you're in, but it is possible. All right. Let's Q-tip that. Just see how much was in there. And like you already know, I don't gotta go for 2 Q-tips or anything. This is a little baby dab. That's it. I mean, barely anything on here on both sides. I use the other side just to get the corners extra good. But nothing there. I consumed what I'm guessing is probably 90% of that dab is in my lungs, compared to a quarter gram that maybe 30, 40% is making it into my lungs. Okay, damn, we're at 7, 3 with 3 away. All right. Maybe it's time to get into some water hash, man. Actually, I could just do one more and then do the walrus. All right. You know, this is probably in my top 5 jars, you know, top 10, whatever. Top 5 is pretty legitimate. I just say it a lot. Jars of 2024. This is the Wuxos Winery Grape Gas, man. They are the ones that put me onto grape gas. I actually hadn't tried it until Wuxos Winery had some rosin. This is the water hash version of it. It is lovely. Let's get a little bit in there. I guess I could just wait in reverse. This doesn't see that camera. Do this, and I'll put it in there. This is water hash, so it's going to have a different experience. So that was actually a 0.07. That's not so bad. I feel like I want to go with a bigger dab at a lower temp when I'm vaping water hash. So I'm gonna put this on red. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. So here. Oh God, I missed it again. Amazing. I mean, yo, legitimately amazing. This jar of grape gas water hash. Holy shit. This is 104 to 119 microns, by the way. This isn't 90 or 70. It's fucking amazing. I mean, this this is coming yeah, from Willard's. That's who grew the flower. Their grape gas is amazing. I don't think it's their strain. They have a relationship with who bred it, but that was an amazing dab, bro. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Big shout out to Wuxos Winery. I forgot, honestly, that I even had that until today. And then I just had the thought of like, oh yeah, that's right. I have like 2 jars of milk from them. Let me go grab it. So fucking good. So good. I could dab that all day. Thoughts on the Luka trade, man? I don't know. I don't watch sports at all, but that went so viral that I at least know a bit of like they traded arguably the best person on the team on the way to the playoffs when they're super valuable. Like, yeah, bro, for what? Like, it's a bummer too, because like I know Mark Cuban's a billionaire and shit. He's probably on the one of the outliers of trying to do the right thing. But yeah, it seems like some fucking, why do they do that? That's crazy. What a bummer. Again, don't know much about it. Don't know much about it at all. But it just seemed like such a scumbag move. And just like shows like somebody made a decision, probably something to do with money. And like a whole community is ripped apart and sad. For real, Bill. For real. Cuban sold it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know he doesn't own it anymore. I mean, who knows, you know, like whatever. I don't know if he needed to sell it. It seemed like he did a great job with that team. I also am not into sports, but anyways, what else you got, admin? I got 2 left, man. I really don't want to hit that jam. I really don't want to hit it. But let's see what happens. Oh, the pivot is so nice. My break was here, but it's fine. Shit, I don't even know who that is, Matt, but fuck them too. Yeah, fuck the Adelsons. Yeah, no clue who they are. Probably some assholes. I'm afraid the walrus with the jam is gonna destroy my evening. That's my fear. PuffCon is typically early October. That is typically when PuffCon is. Yeah, I could share the last dab with Wody. Wody can come and fucking hit this thing, no problem. Executive order to legalize cannabis when? Matic, I will bet you that is not coming. Like, I'll bet you this. If that comes, Matic, send a DM or something to Puffco support so they know to take in your name for that. If there's an executive order to legalize cannabis, I will send you a Peak Pro with 3D XL. And if I win, you need to be propagandized less. You need to like try to vote for people that are actually going to help our community, which are few and far between. But if that happens, that's like, not to say how little I believe in it. I'd love to be wrong. I'd love to throw you a fucking peak for being wrong about this, but I have no faith that's going to happen. In fact, I have fears that there will be some regression in the safety of our community. And I fucking hope I'm super wrong, bro. I hope I'm super wrong. I hope it cuts from me saying this to me being like, I never thought it could happen, chat, but we're here. They legalized cannabis. I hope that's the next clip, right? And there's no way to like, you know. Matic, I hear you, bud. Yeah. I hope. And I hope you end up with a free, you know, whatever. Well, I said Peak Pro, whatever, pick a product of ours you want, whatever it is, if that happens. If he legalizes it tomorrow, fucking great, bro. Awesome. Amazing. That would be fucking great for the safety of our company, for us to be able to look into the future and know that this is something we can do until we don't want to, not until we can't. I would love that. I'd love that. So I don't have a lot of faith. What is my all-time favorite product that was released by Puffco? That's a good question. I gotta like really think of them all. It's gonna be favorite for different reasons. For like my career, the Peak. You know, for my career, the Peak changed the future of the company. I think the Peak changed the industry. Yeah, like that's the product that changed the course of my life. And you know, a few years ago, I would have said that product. If it's for me as a user and like using cannabis, it's the Proxy. I love hitting this thing. I love the flavor that I get from it. I love the different things it can be. I'm obsessed. I have 5, 6 wooden pipes. I have an ungodly amount of glass pipes for the Proxy. Now we're in the ceramic pipe world. It can be anything, you know? And if there's a product for me that made me love hash even more, like, it was the Proxy. That changed things for me on a personal level. So professionally, Peak, and I love the Peak, absolutely. It just, this product gave me a connection. I'm smoking hash out of a wood pipe. It's automated. Just click a button and I'm smoking hash out of a wooden pipe, handcrafted by an amazing artist. Just, how else is that possible? You know, like, that's hard to even do on a Peak. And I love the Peak. Again, I am shredding the Peak all the time, and I fucking love that product. But there's something so connective about the Proxy. It really feels like I just feel closer to hash through it. I have a hard time describing it. We'd probably sell more of them if I could. But yeah, that's my favorite, man. You know? That's my favorite. You guys ever see that TikTok? That's my favorite. The kid just says everything is his favorite. Proxy with the wizard is amazing, man. Yeah. Oh man, I am pretty lit up, chat. About to be at number 9. I guess I finished my coffee. I am lit up though, chat. AA run. Oh, that's probably buzzed. Yeah, I will be real with you. There's one downside to the TerraPipe. You can't hear the buzz when it's on a table like you can with glass. I can feel it when I hold it in my hand, but when it's on the table, it's muffled. This Wilk sauce is so good. Whew. Super nice. What's life with money versus without? Money means only one thing to me. If money can free you from poverty, everything else is all the same after that. I have no desire to necessarily be much richer than I am today. My only desire is to not struggle to pay rent or to pay for food. You know, like, that's the difference. And maybe, like, I think I grew up in a world where it was easier to come up, you know, like, you could have a single parent household when I was younger, and it was tough. My parents both worked jobs, but you could, and like, more than get by, like maybe go on vacation every year. And so, like, I think, you know, money can't buy me anything I don't already have or I didn't have while I was poor. All it can buy me is not suffering unnecessarily. And I think that, like, everyone deserves that. I think the line between needless suffering and being okay is not that big, but that gap just keeps increasing over time. So yeah, I don't, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, but those are my thoughts. One more. What's the final dab, man? I've taken a lot. You know what? I'll take the final dab as some sour diesel from Kush Kirk. It's beautiful. Get this properly. Yeah. I still didn't ask anyone, like, what are the black dots? What part of the trichomen stalk is that? Because I've seen stalks in melt, and they don't look like that. It's definitely could be a part of it, but anyways, this is amazing. I know it looks like it has particulate. It's not particulate. That is a part of the plant, and this is amazing melt. Albeit I let it dry out too much. I just try to get whatever wax the cheapest and I can get a lot of it, but I've been trying to learn what's the hate on CRC and what even is it. So, like, I forget what CRC means. Like maybe it's like color remediation chamber or something like that, or a process. And one, it's using BHO. So it's already using like a lesser preferred extraction method. Granted, BHO is a way to get hash to a lot of people. While it's capturing a lot of the color, it's capturing parts of the plant and the resin that people really enjoy. What seems to be first is terpenes. It feels like CRC really does not have terps. And that's a big part of the reason that people like hash. And then it seems like it could be missing other things. I don't know what those things are. But CRC is missing parts of resin that people enjoy consuming. But it looks really clean and good. So I think some people get it assuming, whoa, this is gonna be hella tasty, I can't wait. And they try it and they're like, why does this feel empty? So I've heard that's what people hate about CRC.
Tell me why the beat stopped.
Damn, Train Man, have a seat, bud. Take a seat for this last dab. Yeah, this is smelled, so I'll go on red. Do I ever take tea breaks? I don't. How do I manage my personal use? I make sure that I don't let my tolerance get too low. During COVID, I got to a point where maybe my anxiety levels were so high that I couldn't consume in the way that I was consuming before. Finish in a second. Shout out to Kush Kirk and Yashi Melts. This is another amazing jar. They're really doing some of the best sour diesel around. Fuck, I got so high. What was the question? You know what the question was, Bodhi? Ever take tea breaks? Yeah, during COVID, I got to the point where I couldn't even smoke a 0.2 of a gram joint without going into a full-blown panic attack. It got super weird. Like, I couldn't smoke anything. My lady, I like smoke a joint with her, roll a tiny pinner for myself, smoke it, catch a panic attack, and she would just be like, damn, can you roll another one? Like, that didn't even get me high. And that sucked. It made it really hard to do my job, and I had to like game this new relationship with cannabis and dabbing in general, where it was uncomfortable almost every time. And I kind of had to power through that, just like take some lessons through it that I learned from using psychedelics, of like, just sit there with it, and what are these thoughts, and what does it mean? And that sucked. And it took me a while, but eventually I got my tolerance back, which allowed me to do my job, to go into our back shop and take a bunch of dabs and try some crazy things and give them feedback on what we're trying to build here. But that took me some time to get back to. So these days, I don't try to take tea breaks because they can make it harder to do what I do for a living. Yeah. Anyways, all right, fuck. That's about it, chat. No need to drag this out. Remember, it's waking up, busting your butt, trying to get a little extra pay. Think about it, guys. I don't know. Sorry, that's a weird way to finish. We're going to do more TikTok things and maybe it'll make sense. Bye.
What is your definition of happiness? A clear horizon. Nothing to worry about. Only things that are creative.